guys? Thanks so much for clicking on my channel with All Smiles Over Here. I am Sandra, is like asking a question. Will Sandra help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep it long, but y'all know if it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. The golden nugget today is that's not your voice. That's not your voice. That is not your voice. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the voice that you hear in your head. For some reason, you think that's you talking. And I'm here to tell you it's not. No, you don't need any medication. No, you're not going to get a check for this. No, you ain't going to have to be put on medication. But I want to tell you guys that the voices you hear in your head that's saying, I should quit. I should give up. I'll be better off dead than alive. I'll be better off single than married. My husband doesn't love me. My wife doesn't love me. Oh, my family members really don't like us. Oh, my cousins really don't like us. Oh, my boss is really hating on me or whatever. All these things, that's not you. I know you hear it in your head, but I'm telling you, that's not you talking. How do I know that that's not you? And how do I know that that's not me when I hear it? I know because when I'm aligned and connected, I automatically know that my voice mirrors the voice of God, which means my voice is going to say all good goods and yum yums, that I am abundance, that I am love, that I am joy, that I am peace, that I am happiness, that my family members do love me, that my husband do love me, and that if you're aligned and connected, you're going to hear my wife loves me. You're going to hear all good goods and yum yums. That's how you'll know that that negative voice in your head is not you talking. And what do you do when you recognize that it's not you? You just simply say, not today, Satan. You just simply don't identify with it. You just simply don't address it. You simply don't relate to it. Because when you're not aligned and connected, what ends up happening, you will hear those voices in your head that you think is yours, and you will relate to it. Some way or another, you'll put your identity with it. And what you'll end up doing is pulling into you sad feelings, disappointed feelings, angry feelings. You'll pull all that stuff into you, and guess what you'll end up doing? You'll end up sabotaging good friendships, sabotaging great relationships with your family members. Why? Because you're in a moment of feeling sad because you listened to a voice that wasn't yours in your head. Are you hearing me? You feeling angry because you listened to a voice in your head that wasn't your voice. You're feeling lonely because you listened to a voice in your head that wasn't your voice. You're feeling upset because you listened to a voice in your head that wasn't your voice. Listen Linda, listen Leroy, listen, that voice is not yours. That's not your voice. All the negativity of you feeling like you've been abandoned, all the negativity of you feeling like you're not worthy, all the negativity of you feeling like your husband don't love you, or your wife don't love you, or your kids ain't good, or all this negativity, all these voices that's in your head, it's not your voice. So don't give it any attention. Don't relate to it, because like I said, if you begin to relate to the voice that's in your head that is not yours, you will begin to identify, and like I said, and relate to it, and you'll draw in all the negativity into your life of feeling sad when you shouldn't be feeling sad. You'll be looking at things, looking at the glass half empty instead of looking at it half full. You'll start sabotaging relationships and treating people a certain way because you think that they did something to you, and baby, they really ain't did nothing to you. What they did, they ain't do nothing. It's that you listened to a voice in your head that wasn't even yours. And you can recover from it. Just make sure you stop listening to voices in your head that's not yours. And remember, any voice that is negative in your head, it's not you. Make sure you understand that any voice that's telling you you'll be better off dead than alive, that's not you talking. That's not your voice. It's not. Don't relate to it. Don't identify with it. You better not. You better let it be, Joe. Let it be, Joe. Let it be. Let it be. You better do that to it. So I wanted to come on here and just address that with you guys, because I've been there before. I have been there before. I've heard certain things, some negativities, and I would attach myself to it. And then before you know it, I'll start feeling falsehood of feelings. That's what falsehood of feelings are. And I was starting to feel sad. And there will be no reason for me to feel sad, but I will feel that way because I listened to a voice in my head that wasn't even mine. So listen to me. From now on, only identify and relate to the voice that is yours. And that's the voice that mirrors God's voice. And that's the voice that's going to tell you that you are more than enough, that you are abundance, that you are loved, that you are joy, that you are peace, that you are happiness, that you are good goods and yum yums all day, every day, any day. You get what I'm saying? So I hope y'all got the message. And if by any chance you were feeling that way today, at least now you can identify what's your voice and what's not your voice, okay? You can at least identify that. And make sure you stay aligned and connected and stay plugged in, okay? Because you'll really be able to tell right away, right on the spot, whether it's your voice or not that's rattling around in your head, okay? But just remember, I'll say it again, if it's talking good goods and yum yums about you and about your family members and about your friends, that's your voice. That's the voice of God. Now, if it's talking negative about you, saying that you're not good enough, and it's talking negative about your family members, saying that your family members don't love you and your family members are this and that and that and the other of negativity, then you better believe that that is not your voice, and you better skip over that, okay? Tell it, not today, Satan. I ain't got time for you, and I ain't got no room in my head for you. My head is aligned and connected, and I'm only addressing and relating to my voice, and my voice is the voice of God, and that's of good goods and yum yums and of positivity, okay? Y'all got it? I hope y'all got it, and if you didn't get it, rewind it, because some of y'all about to mess up a good relationship with your family members, a good relationship with your friends, a good relationship with you. You get what I'm saying? So identify who you are and know your voice. Know your voice, and your voice will mirror the voice of God, okay? Leave that other voice alone. You don't need no medication for it. And truth be told, some people are on medication because they don't know that the voice that they hear in their head is not them. And so because they think it's them, they are responding and reacting to it. And they have gotten so deep into it to where that now it's hard for them to claw their way out. And I'm trying to catch you so you won't have to worry about trying to claw your way out of a situation where you're gonna need some medication, okay? We don't need you getting an extra check for that, okay? We said God gonna bless us with an extra stream of income of checks, but we don't want that kind of check, y'all. We don't want that kind of check. Know your voice, and know that your voice is the voice of God, and that's the voice of good goods and yum yums, and leave that other voice alone, okay? I'll talk to y'all soon. Like I said, if you didn't get it, rewind it and watch it again. But if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.